Hi everybody, I've got a fun and only slightly messy project for us today. We're going to do a real simple marbling technique using foam shaving cream. Not the gel kind of cream, but the foam. Super cheap. I picked this up at the dollar store. You need something to put your foam in, so it could be a plastic storage container. This is an old cheapy dish pan that I'm going to use. You want something to contain the foam. You want a ruler or a piece of cardboard that will comfortably fit inside of your container. And then either a paintbrush, the end, or a wooden skewer, or even a drinking straw, something like that. And we can use a variety of inks. I've got high flow acrylic paints here. I've got golden fluid acrylic paints. You could use craft paint. You could use liquid watercolor. Any of those will work as well. The other thing you want to do is make sure that your papers will fit inside of your container. You can use regular paper, copy paper, drawing paper, book pages, anything like that will work. So this is where the fun begins. Get your foam shaving cream, and we're gonna fill up a layer on the bottom of our container, maybe an inch thick. This is kind of all lumpy bumpy, so this is where the ruler or a piece of cardboard comes in, and I'm just gonna smooth it down a little bit. You can still have some lumpy bumps, but you just go ahead and smooth it a little bit. And you're going to want some paper towels to clean your ruler off. Good thing about shaving cream is it really cleans up quickly and easily. I'm going to start with ink. I've got Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay ink. And I'm just going to put some drops of ink onto the shaving cream. You don't need a lot. Multiple colors really makes this fun. So, got the magenta, a few drops of green, just right onto the shaving cream. And I think I've got some purple here as well. Okay, that is how we start. And then grab one of your skewer-like devices. So it could be the end of a paintbrush, a wooden skewer, or a straw or something like that. And we're going to just draw through the ink or paint. Kind of swirlings, mixing it up. We're creating a marbling effect here. So experiment with the different kinds of swirls or lines that you can create in the ink. And when you have something you kind of like, wipe that off. And I'm just going to do these on book pages. So take your paper and lightly press it onto your shaving cream. You don't need to press real hard. You do want to make sure you go around and press all your edges. And then we just remove the paper. I'm going to set that aside for a minute. This is where your ruler or cardboard comes in. You're going to want to take this and remove the shaving cream. That's just going to wipe right off your ruler. You can see where it's kind of smeared there. That's because there's still some shaving cream. You can go back over it, and there we have a cool marbled book page. At this point, we can start with new shaving cream, or you can just take your ruler and smear that back into the cream and give us an interesting little background for the next colors that you put in there. So for this one, I'm going to take some golden fluid acrylics. Yes, you will have shaving cream all over you. This would be a fun outdoor project, fun project with the kids, because it's messy, but it's kind of contained. So this is golden fluid acrylics. This is ultramarine violet. And then I have some golden high flow acrylics. And then I'm just going to take some India ink, black India ink, and I've got a straw here. I was going to use that to swirl, but I could probably do something if this ink weren't dried out. Okay, well, that means time to buy more India ink. I'm looking to see if I have another container. I don't, so I'll add just a different color. Got a yellow of the golden high flow. Like I said, craft paints will work. Liquid watercolors, ink, or acrylics are going to work for you. So again, we take our paintbrush and go through our drops, creating any kind of a pattern or shape or lines that you want. These are all going to be truly one-of-a-kind papers. That's kind of fun. And this one I'm actually going to print on black. We'll see how that turns out. I've got a piece of black cardstock. Press it down into the shaving cream. Make sure you go all the way around the edges. Lift it up. Got a big old mess of shaving cream there. Set that aside. And I'm going to take my ruler or something stiff cardboard. And this one didn't turn out real well. It's very faint. The colors did not transfer real well to the cardstock. You see a very, very faint design there. All right, well, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go in again with the paintbrush, mix up the existing colors, and I'll try to pull those on just a plain book page. See how it goes. This one looks like it might be kind of light and pastel-y. Wipe my ruler off. And again, just smoothly go across and get that shaving cream off of the paper. Might take a couple of swipes. That actually is kind of pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. So again, we're gonna put my ruler in here and just give myself a new surface to work on. You wouldn't believe the amount of shaving cream in my trash can right now, but actually it all pretty much dissipates. All right, so let's do some more purple. I like the way the purple looked. And the ultramarine violet. And some magenta ink. So you can do drips, drops, or lines, however you'd like to do that. It's going to be entirely up to you how you create these marbled textures. Going through with the paintbrush, mixing it up, swirling it around. I like the lights and darks on this one. Hope it comes out. Okay, that's kind of fun. Let's see. I'll do another piece of white paper, book page. Press it in there. Get your edges good. Pull it out. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So again, take my ruler, wipe off the shaving cream, and it kind of reveals the pattern for you. All right, so let me clean up a little shaving cream here, and I'll show you what we've got so far. Got the real dark, and then the real pastel-y, and then this one as well. I'm going to cut those up and create a background for a little mixed media collage. So I'm going to go wash shaving cream off my hands, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Most of my shaving cream has evaporated or moved on. So I'm working on a little 5" by 5" piece of watercolor paper, and I'm going to use this as a background for a little collage. It's kind of cool to cut around the shapes of the marbling. These are definitely one of a kind. You could not repeat this exact paper ever again. You can try. You can get similar pieces that'll go together with it, but the designs and where the ink or the paint decides to stick, all one of a kind. I'm realizing this is probably bigger than my 5x5, so I'm not going to even be using it all. I think I'll just cut this. Something like that for my background. Actually, I just think that's so interesting. I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to add a little image to it and call it done. Oh my. The humidity here sometimes makes my glue sticks go totally crazy. So I just pull out another one and try again. See, this one's going on real smooth. I love that background. Okay, got this little guy cut out. I'm going to put him on there. He needs a colorful background. There you have it. We've created our own marbled paper using shaving cream and ink or paint, and printing on paper or book pages or anything that you like to create one-of-a-kind papers for mixed media.